true freshman hadn't seen a move like that, partner.
The big, the jet sweep. Francois sacked. Alton Robinson living in the backfield tonight.
To me, that they would be able to protect Francois, especially with this guy, Alton Robinson, coming off the edge. He's going to get his hands. It's a simple speed rush. All it is a chop rip.
1 third down conversion, 1 of 14 in that win against the North. Pindell pressure again by Robinson, and he has him. Sack number 2 as he drops him back at the 19.
Robinson's a long pass rusher. Pindell's thinking, oh boy, this is not Rhode Island. A little bit different this week.
Put up great numbers last week to Rhode Island. They struggle on the road at Boise. Play fake by Pindell. Here comes Robinson, and he has number 3. He has been a machine off the edge. Late flags fly.
94 off the edge here. That's Alton Robinson, excuse me. And you're right, McKinley Williams at some point comes in here.
The starter, but it was clear to most that Lawrence was the better player. The results much better this year when he was in the game. They misconnected on the handoff with Travis Etienne, and Syracuse has the ball. Alton Robinson, the recovery for the Orange at the 30-yard line.
Kept that ball in the hip too long before he made a decision to maybe pull the ball out. Obviously, they've worked on that. They've repped that. But Kelly Bryant was more the natural runner in the offense.
Syracuse defensive front.
Yeah, Dave, combine that with 8 interceptions as well. That ball's on the turf. Syracuse tries to cover. It is Orange football.
Teams in the red zone play great third down defense, take the football away, and Syracuse all around the ball here, force the fumble.
2nd and 9 for Kenny Pickett and the Panthers. Ends bend, and they collapse on Pickett. Alton Robinson, the junior, loss of 8.
Robinson's going to come from the outside right out here, going to come around the edge. Now, this is a team that has 17 sacks coming in. That's 7th best in the country. 2 guys in Robinson, Coleman, 55, that have harassed quarterbacks all year so far. And they do it again here. A big moment defensively. Here's a Rougeau Lopes, outstanding receiver in the slot.
4 receivers to choose from. Pickett wants to try to run it. Alton Robinson brings him down. Big number 94 had it red.
Put him down for a sack. Here he is coming up. He does an outstanding job of slow playing the zone read and then crashes down with that speed to put the quarterback on the ground.
The 129th year of collegiate football. Pickett went down. The ball came loose. Alton Robinson storming in for the Orange. And they have taken over possession.
Robinson, the junior, coming off the edge. This is his 2nd sack of the game. He gets a strip sack here. It's the double dip, a little strip, and they end up with the football. Outstanding play by Robinson.
Inside of a minute to go in the 3rd. Elliott looks left and goes down. A loss on the play of 3.
Like Slayton is in there as well, number 95. So they're going to try to throw a trap back out there. Robinson.
The give is Gillespie met in the backfield and thrown down. Alton Robinson.
Got to reset. He's got to focus and hit his open man. Syracuse got to stop letting guys run free.
Oh, Colbert, that time. That ball, that just got pushed into the wall, and the wall got pushed back in on Matt Colbert, loss of 3. That's Dortch in motion. Carney, the handoff. And not much there. In fact, it'll be a loss of about 3, maybe 4.
Watch right here. You're going to see 95. Well, I beg your pardon. Air Force knows about scoring those defensive touchdowns. They got to take care of the football.
Hartman in trouble. He'll be sacked. That's Robinson. 6 of them now in the first half for the Orange.
Going to come from left side. Big Alton. Oh, look at that little dip. Dipping that shoulder down. Looking like my guy Rob Burnett.
The happiest place on earth become a lot happier in that moment.
To throw, Robinson got there. Alton Robinson.
You're just not going to have time around the edges against Alton Robinson on the other and invite safeties down. And that's what he would like to do with Puma backs.
Who puts it on the ground, and Syracuse is on it easily
with Alton Robinson.
Back read game, and Puma Pass was pulling it and trying to get around the outside, and a little bit of lack of communication.
Foster creeping up to the line as safety. Now he drops back. Pass whipped down by Robinson.
Alton Robinson is just going to be a speed rusher off the edge, and
BC down by 2 touchdowns, but in the red zone. And very clearly 4-down territory, you would think, as they dive forward. Win. Where do they drop to if they lose? What happens to UCF? That ball stripped away from Anthony Brown. That looks like a loose ball. Picked up for the moment by Alton Robinson. He lost it. A further scramble for it. And Syracuse eventually ends up with it anyway. A takeaway by the Syracuse defense. Turnover for Boston College.
Yeah, and it was Alton that gets to that football before the hand goes forward. A wonderful job by Alton. We've not called his name an awful lot, but that now the 10th sack this season for Mr. Robinson.